Do you think any of the Avengers would sit out or dissent in this election?
Not a one. I think they would all be at the forefront of this fight. They all be at the polls casting their ballots.
I mean, Cap is the biggest anti-fascist of all, right?
100%. I mean, Cap would give his life to combat fascism.
Antifa is a terrorist organization. What they've done on the streets, and when you see these riots with the anarchists, it's radical left, it's Antifa.
Not only is this current president allowing fascism to creep into every aspect of the country, we have issues we have to deal with in terms of social media and regulation and the way that information, false information is being passed.
As we know from superhero stories, it's like nothing motivates people like a crisis, and I really believe that the past 4 years the leadership has put us in a crisis in this country, and we need to do something about it. We all need to act. One of the reasons that Joe and I love working within the superhero genre so much is that we are able to deal with issues both personal and social and global in ways that are one step removed. And I think that allows people to sort of access and process very difficult emotions and ideas that sometimes can feel overwhelming in our personal lives, but you're able to do it in a way that's slightly less threatening than reality. And I think that's incredibly helpful. One of the reasons why these movies have been so popular over the past several years is that our social situation, our national political situation has become so dark and intimidating, and being able to go to the films, I think, is very healthy and helpful for all of us, and it helps us find a road forward. The lesson from Captain America is about service, right? It's about understanding that you're a part of something that is bigger than you, and that you are part of, and figuring out how you best serve that. When Republicans are going to vote for Joe Biden, I mean, those are people who are looking for somebody to put somebody in the leadership of this country, in the presidency, who is about serving the American people and not himself. Joe Biden is somebody who feels like a true public servant who is going to be the president for all Americans. She's an incredibly inspiring figure, not only in terms of like the barriers she's breaking, but she's a passionate, grounded, soulful person who's going to bring, again, like a sense of decency and a sense of grounded sort of mission to what our government needs and what it should be. So I think that she's the kind of person, like Joe, she very much makes you calm down in terms of like worrying about the fate of the country.
When Senator Harris's husband, Doug Emhoff, joined the stream the other night, he said, what did he say? He called Trump a supervillain fit for the MCU. I think he compared him to Thanos with, the anti-science moves during a pandemic. What did you think of those references when he made them?
I thought comparing him to Thanos was an insult to Thanos.
That's pretty harsh. I mean, harsh but warranted, I'd say.
Absolutely warranted.
Occasionally you can feel like this.
Oh my God, yes.
But I could never feel like that about Trump.
Are you aware actually that at the end of Endgame, people thought that the old man version of Cap actually looked kind of like Joe Biden?
I haven't not heard that yet, but I agree now that I hear it. Actually, he does.
He did it on purpose.
Yeah.
Voting is a superpower, and we all have that superpower in this country, and we can't take that for granted. Many people around the world do not have that superpower. There's nothing more encouraging or empowering than to be able to act in a way that can affect your own fate and the fate of those around you.